I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these bitches' necks, come and meet the vet. I'm a bad bitch, get the check, I ain't got the flex. All you weird bitches hit the road, don't know the code. If you go against Roddy, then you gotta go. I ain't doing all that friendly shit this season. Bitches throwing shade, but they hearing I'm the reason. Billboard, pussy, reigning queen every season. Ain't no room up at my table, bitch, I'm greedy and I'm eating. That's facts, huh? Pretty bitch with a lot of rage. King Kong and this bitch put me in the cage. Fuck you with me, you gon' have to cleanse your house with sage. Expose my demons, make a bitch wanna go and pray. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. Spin the bag, get it back, bitch, I am the show. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. Spin the bag, get it back, bitch, I am the show. Oh, she want the crown? These bitches see me winning. They like a nigga on my pussy, bitches wanna fit in. Fresh and hot up out the oven, don't forget the mitten. Gave a dose to this pussy, now it's head is spinning. They lacking, I'm cracking. I send these bitches packing. They never see me slacking. Denzel without the acting. Make a motor mouth, bitch, gonna sit down. Knock a bitch out if she even breathe on my crown. I stay cooking up that hot shit. Bad bitches running with me and they in your nigga pockets. All that fake beef and drop it. If I caught your ass in traffic, bitch, you wouldn't need a pocket. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. I'm stepping on these hoes. Spin the bag, get it back, bitch, I am the show. I'm stepping on these hoes.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with a new type of video. Okay, so now I'm gonna start doing you guys Now That's TV town halls. Okay, because it is an up and coming network, and you know it's giving us run for its money. Okay, so I decided to do it sort of live and also take calls, and I also pin the link as you see right here. If you want to call in and give your opinion on the South Central Baddies reunion, what you think about Zodiac House, what you think about Barbie Wants Both, what do you guys think about the Academy Pro teaser that we got, all that type stuff. Okay, so I already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think down below. Okay, so the link is pinned if you guys want to call in. The first thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, is Sweets versus Barbie. Let me tell y'all something. Barbie to me is funny without trying. She doesn't even have to put effort into it. She's just so funny. So Sweets, you guys, says this on Instagram and says, man, where the do Barbie be when Kenzie be fighting? She's referring to the South Central Baddies reunion. I thought the same thing because we see Kenzie, you know, sneak Joyce, right? But then Barbie is like all the way on the other side of the room, getting held, barely getting held by security, in my opinion. Barbie's a big girl, okay? So if she really wanted to, she really could have knocked security on the floor and got passed through security and helped Kenzie out. Right? So it's coming across a little like it makes her look funny, but I do think that Barbie does have Kenzie's back like a lot. I just think that like she gets caught up in like stupid situations to where it looks like she's wishy-washy, right? I could say also the same thing with Sky. When it came to when Joyce was getting jumped in that that closet with Liddy and Nina, why did Sky walk away like that? If you knew something was probably gonna go down, screw a bonnet. She's like, oh, where's my bonnet? Where's my bonnet? when Joyce, was doing it all on her own and she got hopped on, right? So Barbie, of course, got mad and had this to say on she had this to say on Instagram about sweets, okay?
Bitch, it's time for me to give that bitch her cane today. Bitch, I'm about to put your ass in a walker today. Bitch, it's time to put your ass in your walker today, bitch. Bring that bitch to me. You do Big Lex show. Let's talk about it. Y'all on Big Lex show. Y'all not on South Central Baddies. Y'all not breaded like that. Y'all want better than hang. So
Ooh. If you ain't pulling that, then shut up. Play her whole type. Okay, first of all, come on, Barbie. Barbie, have you not seen Big Legs Baddies collection? Sweets is a monster. So if anybody could hang with the South Central Baddies, it's Sweet's Dreams. Okay, they don't call her that for nothing. She puts into a sweet dream when she knock them out. We see how she did LaRue. Oh no, she didn't do that to LaRue. We see how she did. I forgot her name. We saw how she did Huckleberry. How she, went against Pink. Okay, so at the end of the day, Sweets can hang. So I don't know why Barbie said that. To be honest, like I don't think she watched the full season of Big Legs Baddies collection season 2. Because Sweets to me is more of a South Central baddie girl than Big Legs Baddies collection. And I really feel like the reason why Big Legs didn't pick her is because Big Legs wanted somebody a little bougie like she is. That's why she picked Surey. Okay, that's what I think. For those of you guys already calling in, make sure you guys hold your spot. That way you guys won't have to fight for a spot at the end of the live to try to call in.
Y'all want better hang in the South Central Baddie playground. Keep that Big Leg shit over there, Sweet Dreams. Because you couldn't come to that South Central Baddies thinking you own something, because you can't. Because you can't, baby. Because that's what you can't do. That's what you can't do. Ooh. Keep that shit over there with Big Legs Baddies collection. Because, bitch, you not built for South Central Baddies. So shut up. Bring that energy over to South Central Baddies.
If you ain't telling that, then shut up. And then she says, Sweet Dream said, I'm not about to fuss with an MF who looks like the Crypt Creeper. I just got my page back. Finna be gone again. Oh, and then she said, SoCal Barbie, I just asked what you be. Why you mad? If I'm grandma, you definitely grandpa. With your cradle cap having skin. Okay, in the words of Sweet Dreams, go eat your tacos, baby. When she said that to Huckle, I cracked up. Okay, so they SoCal says, who got the old Sweet Dreams for Big Legs Baddies collection? I see this out with my name in her mouth. Like, bring your old here before I could whip you, you old ass lady. Okay. And then SoCal says, so this old ass hag, Sweet Dreams, got my name in her mouth. And she said, what this at so I can read this for filth for trying to play on my top. Okay. Listen, I agree a little bit with Sweet Dreams have to say, because you were a little, you were a little absent when Kenzie was out here, thumping on her own. But Kenzie, is kind of her fault because she did sneak Joyce. So what did she expect? But Sky to jump in and try to get her leap back for her. Okay. And then also something else that happened online beef-wise with Not As TV is Persuasion. So Persuasion, you guys called out Relly for, I guess, instigating a situation, which I agree with Relly on this 100%. Rel had every right to say this because Rel basically called out Joyce and was just like, how could you be friends with Persuasion when Persuasion basically tried to jump you, right? So if y'all don't remember the contract signing, Persuasion tried to jump Joyce after she fought with SoCal and Kenzie and them. So I agree with that 100%. And I low-key kind of forgot that even happened, but the footage did show Persuasion tried to jump in. So he had every right to call that out. I don't know why she got mad the way that she did, but she did post this. She said, my only regret at the reunion was I didn't beat the out of Darrell. Fake AF. I did see a clip live today with Darrell and Deja, which y'all be giving Deja a hard time. And I kind of get it a little bit. And the reason why is because I feel like she doesn't do her job good enough. The questions that she asks are so generic. And I'm not being no hater. It's just like, really? She'll be like, somebody help her alive, right? And then she'll be like, so, how you feeling tonight? So, did you watch the show? So, what you wearing tomorrow at the club when you going out with your other cast member? Like, no, we want to know what's going on, but like, it's just like, oh, like, I don't know. I do think a lot of y'all do go a little bit harder on her than what y'all should. I've seen somebody even compare her to Natalie because of her chin. You guys are going a little too far. Like, don't make fun of the lady now. Like, Jesus. Okay, I know she's not like the best like host type of person when it comes to like the shows, but like, yeah. Elite, you said, Pierre, I got blocked by Kinsey. I'm so bad. Why did you get blocked by Kinsey? What'd you say to Kinsey? Huh? All right. And then next I wanted to talk about, you guys, is I'm Bougie Nina. Okay. And then we're going to react to some videos. Okay. Now that's TV hauls. Let me know if you guys are here for it and for me to continue to keep doing these now that's TV town halls. Okay. So Bougie Nina says, All Girls and Guys season 3. Listen, Bougie Nina, are you an entertainer? Because it's giving you an entertainer. Because she tweeted this the same day I made that video and said that Now That's TV needs to be girls and boys in the house, which is, I mean, not Now That's TV, but Zodiac House. It's common sense. It's a Zodiac show. Why do you have just only girls or trans girls in there? It needs to be boys and girls. Duh. That what makes a Zodiac show popping, because you're gonna have girls and guys effing each other, other girls fighting other girls over a guy, two guys fighting over a girl. Come on now. So I'm glad Bougie Nina took my advice, because I think she's an entertainer. I did see her post my video on her Instagram story the other day. I don't even know if she's still gonna have season 3 on Now That's TV. If any of you guys do know, especially with her calling out the network the way that she did, is she even going to have a season 3 on Now That's TV or what? Like, because that's a little questionable, right? She did say she owns the copyright, so I guess she's going to take it and try to pitch it to Zeus or something like that. Okay, so the Academy, you guys, they dropped a sneak peek, and my baby Naj, we team Naj over here, okay? Because she supports the entertainer. She supports the platform. So I support Naj. So they dropped the new promo, and we see Naj getting a good old tight head wrap, looking like she about to get baptized. But no, she about to whoop a bit ass, right? So she ends up walking out, and then we see Hood Baby with blue hair. Let me find out that Hood Baby was trying to jot Naj's style, and Naj had to chuck her. Because we know Naj is known for the blue hair. Krishan does blue hair too. Don't get me wrong. She did do the blue hair. But I remember Naj doing it first. And I remember Naj doing it a lot. Okay? So that, it made me kind of side-eye Hood Baby, because I'm like, right? So she had the blue hair on. And then we see Naj basically asking her, what's up, as she smokes a blunt also politely, right? And then somebody in the comments on this page, right? Shout out to Now That's TVT Inc. Somebody in the comments goes, one thing about Monty, she gonna squint. Look at Monty right here, you guys. I'm gonna pause it right here. Hold on. Y'all go see Monty squint. Y'all go see Monty squint. Hold on. Listen, I don't know if Monty needs glasses or what, but I do believe that was brought up on Big Legs Baddies collection. It's either her or somebody was squinting at somebody, and it was just like, she can't see, baby. It was, I think, Huckle. No, it was Sweet Dreams had defended her, because Sweet Dreams was like, Monty can't see. Not Monty. I forgot her name. Yeah, Monty. Monty can't see, so that's why she always got to squint like that. Like she got to. So that was kind of funny when I seen that. So we see the fight end up happening, and Naj ends up beating Hood Baby into a Suburban Baby. I don't know why y'all don't do y'all research when y'all go on these shows. Naj is a known good fighter. Okay? I'm just saying. So I guess Hood Baby thought that she was going to do her big one by going on the show and like trying to knock out Naj, but Naj said, I got so for you. So I'm excited to see what the show is going to give. The trailer looks really, 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 really good. And I think the show is just not going to be just about fighting. So I think it's going to have like etiquette lessons and stuff like that from what some of the girls have said. They're going to have etiquette lessons. They're going to have like teachings of like businesses and certain things. Najee even was saying how like she grew from the show and all this type stuff, and that's why she left the show with the A+, because I think they gave them like grades and a diploma at the end. So I appreciate them like, you know, upping up their concept and making it different from what we're seeing just on regular, you know, Zeus and the other networks and stuff like that, where they're just in a house getting to the bag when they're not really getting to the bag, right? So I'm gonna react to a few lives. Okay, so the first live I'm gonna react to, you guys, is Barbie. So Barbie went live after the South Central Baddies reunion, you guys, and had just some things to say about just the reunion. Okay, had some things, I think a couple things to say about Sweets. Shout out to at Miss Messy T on YouTube. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to them. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing, just a little bit portion of it. So make sure you guys check them out on YouTube. Wait.
Her fans wanted her to beat me up so bad.
Listen, Barbie got that one fight. You can't tell son nothing. Listen, you cannot tell Barbie anything after that one fight she got into with Sky during, well, not with Sky, with Joyce during the reunion. Not one thing.
Fiona was on the ground today. Fiona was on the ground today. Fiona was on the ground today. Fiona was on that ground today. Wee. Wee.
Barbie, you can't be doing that. You sound like the Cookie Monster girl. Like, it's giving very much Cookie Monster. You need to stop, Barbie. Leave that up to Kenzie, because, you know, Kenzie. Barbie said, wee. You can't be doing that, Barbie, okay? Leave that up to Kenzie. That's Kenzie's thing. The wee. You gotta, you know, you gotta do a little lighter, Barbie. That was a little too deep.
Fiona was on the ground today. Fiona was on the ground today. Damn, y'all. Why was she on the floor like that? Talk about beat up. One thing for sure, that girl Joyce, she knows she got beat up. Whether y'all try to tell her it's sugarcoated, but deep down in her heart, when she jumped in with me with Sky, like after me and Joyce had our hair up, if she felt like she would have punched on me, she would have never jumped in on me with Sky. Joyce knew I beat her up. That's why she ran and had to jump in on me when I was fighting Sky.
Who do you guys think won between Joyce and Barbie? Okay, during the fight on the first episode of the reunion, who took the W, Joyce or Barbie? Because Joyce was on the floor, you know, was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" So I think Joyce did take, you know, the L that night. But in that house, Barbie took all L's.
Satisfies me, and I got the satisfaction by seeing the bitch like I beat you up and I went head up with you, and you still have to jump me because you didn't win. And I'm satisfied because it's like, bitch, you didn't beat me up. Your friend did, the boy, but you didn't. You know my body.
You know my body. Listen, since none of these girls are you feel me, monetizing the quotes and I'll do it. Okay, do you guys want merch that says "you know my body"? Because I'll do it. Y'all know I could do the graphic work like that, right? And I'm gonna have a silhouette of somebody touching their body. Let me know if y'all want the merch and if y'all gonna cop. And it's gonna say "you know my body," or if y'all want connect the dots. Because they're not doing it. So I might as well do it and take their money. I'm just saying.
When she say connect the dots, touch my body, yeah, you touched my body and I damn sure connected your dots, okay? Thank you.
Okay, bet. Y'all want it? Y'all want it? Y'all got it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. Sure will.
She felt embarrassed. She wanted to cry after fighting me. She thought she was gonna demolish him. I went. As soon as they let us go, I went me, scoot back. She tried to swing, whoop, and then she tried to rush me. Mm-hmm. But I gotta go.
Okay. Barbie be taking her calls and appointments. You know what I mean? Allegedly. Okay. All right. So next I wanted to talk about you guys with Zodiac House. So I'm gonna react to basically D2 talking about some of the things that happened like in the house and everything like that. Here's what I think so far about Zodiac House. I told you guys I feel like they were going too hard on Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's still like I'm still confused as to whether or not Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a T-girl, which it doesn't matter if she is or not, but like they're making it like a big thing with this season, if she's a T-girl or not, and the whole bomb situation. At the end of the day, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not about to, get, so I can't even say the word because y'all know how you two do. Some fireworks and set it off in the house. That just wasn't gonna happen. So I still think that they were being a little bit too dramatic. Last episode really got on my nerves with Kardash doing that whole thing to P4. And I feel like Kardash does a lot of things just to end up one on the blogs and just to try to get attention to be on the show. It's really pathetic, low key. And it's really annoying. And it makes like the other T girls and stuff look bad because she looks just so thirsty. Right? So D2, you guys, is one of the girls that had a problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because she felt like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was, threatening her and it was trying to get her. Okay. So she went live and talked a little bit about her experience in the house and whatever.
Don't got control over who go home. So y'all could stop saying that I was scared, that I sent that all that shit. Like she got sent home because motherfucking production them sent her home. I don't have no motherfucking cooking in that motherfucking house. It's just like the fuck up when she was mad. But I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even hear her say nothing about no motherfucking bomb and the motherfucking putting the bomb in the house and shit.
At the end of the day, was it a fart, a fart BOMB? Okay. You know those fart BOMBs that they used to put in the school lunches just to make all this. I don't know, maybe I'm that old, and I'm not even that old. But like, there used to be this thing called fart bombs, and like they used to put them. Well, the kids at my school, whatever, they used to put it in the school lunches to make the school lunches like evacuate. So they'll drop it. It'll smell like bad eggs, booty. It'll just stink, and then they'll have to evacuate like the whole lunchroom. Maybe there was that Yu-Gi-Oh was trying to do, because it couldn't have been a real thing. Because how do you afford that? Those are expensive.
I worked at the escape room, and we had a new coworker, and it was a trans. It's her first year, taking her shots and shit. And the people just kept calling her a dude, so she ended up quitting. And I'm just like, maybe you should start telling people your pronouns. Like you go by she, her, them, they, not him. But I fucks with you for believing in me, believing in y'all, believing in me. You feel
Okay,
me?
so what y'all think about D2's explanation of the whole situation? She says she didn't hear them say the thing about the BOMB. I really feel like that was a production thing, and they wanted her to Yu-Gi-Oh to get kicked out in order to bring in like a new replacement and a new person in the house. I don't feel like she actually said that. I feel like she just threatened Nina and she just threatened some of the other people in the house, but I don't think the fart BOM was gonna be in there. Like that makes no sense, right? What y'all think? All right, last thing I want to show you guys and react to is the Zodiac House. So the Zodiac House girls kind of went live and they were sort of talking just about their experience in a little chat. Okay.
Only the strong survive. Y'all shit ain't stop no motion. Y'all almost at 10K. Y'all
Make sure you guys hit that like button, by the way. And also, speaking of Zodiac House, who is your favorite in the house in Zodiac House? Okay. In my opinion, nobody. They're all to me. None of them like stand out to me. Like, I just feel like the show was badly casted from the jump. Like, no. I don't know what Bougie Nina was thinking, but sis didn't have her producer hat on when she cast it. Because it just, the cast to me is like so boring. Like, I kind of a little bit understand why she went off the way that she did, but it's her fault. Like, you're going off on them for you picking them. So it's kind of like, you should have picked better people. Don't get mad at them. What are they gonna do? Leave? Someone said I got 10 minutes into Zodiac House and immediately turned. Exactly. It said the way Yu-Gi-Oh punched that floor. That yeah, she would have. She would have for sure.
give me the fuck.
That's it, but when I do it, it's a problem. No.
It's cool. When they
It's on Liddy, she picked on Butter, she picked on all them people. What is the difference? That's the question I'm asking. I'm not asking you what I did. I'm asking you what's the difference between me and P4 and arguing, us going back and forth, and Jocelyn literally fighting and physically putting her hands on multiple different girls on her season. It's okay.
Because so y'all heard what she basically said, right? Kardash said, what is the difference between her going at it with P Foreign versus Jocelyn going back and forth with Liddy, Nina, Butter, and all of them? The difference is the problem that Kardash has with P Foreign, there is no issue. Like, we're not seeing any of it. At least with the Butter, and don't get me wrong, I don't think what's her name? Joyce should have hit any of them, but we didn't see P4 do anything to Kardash. But when it came to Jocelyn, we seen Nina say stuff to Jocelyn. We see Liddy say stuff to Jocelyn. And then, to me, in my opinion, Butter was the one who kind of started a lot of the stuff that caused all of them to start fighting, because Butter would just try to like do dumb stuff to get on their nerves. Of course, they did try to kick her out that room, which Joyce, you shouldn't have did. Miss, you know what, buddy? You shouldn't have did that, but that's on the producer's fault because they didn't have enough rooms or whatever, right? But besides that, at least we kind of saw why they started to get into it and get into the fights and the arguments. But with you two, with Kardashian and P Foreign, we saw nothing. It just makes no sense why you hate her so much. And half the time we see P Foreign, she's just sitting there. So what is she doing? At least Butter, she would be like, okay, I'm going to take the remote from you, and I'm going to take the batteries out. Or she'd be like, I'm going to take your wig, and she put the wig on. It stink. Y'all know how Butter is. At least we saw that. We didn't see any of that from Zodiac House.
When she does it, but when I do it, it's a problem. No.
it's cool when they do it. When I do it.
Kardash, I think they talking about when you said the thief just left.
Well, girl, I had found my vape outside. The hell? Well, right by where her stuff is.
know damn well you didn't like for real. Y'all wasn't gonna nobody was gonna do shit. I'm telling you.
I'm about to park in the handicap spot. I don't think I'm gonna
Definitely
get caught.
tell you, nobody. If I wanted to take anything out that fucking house, the most they was gonna do was call security or the cops and put me out. Nobody was gonna do nothing. Nobody wasn't stupid enough to do anything. So I gotta take anything the fuck out money.
And the person who's talking right now is Miss Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? Not from Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh from Zodiac House.
Did I still
They jumped Jocelyn after she kept fighting them. How many times did she try to fight?
It's a $17.99 date. I didn't steal them.
It's between Josh got
Put batteries on my back.
out of her room. She was throwing shit at her, smacking her, bullying her. What is the difference? The difference is that you guys like her and you guys don't like me, so it's a problem.
And they scored the most. Now looking like you're doing better than Nina now, sitting courtside with Tusi. Child, I've been doing better than Nina, sitting courtside with every fucking body.
And I think that's a little bit why I think Kardash doesn't really like Joyce, because Joyce is like the fan favorite. I do agree with the fact that a lot of people are excusing her versus Joyce because Joyce is funny. And the way Joyce does it, it's a little bit more. You could kind of take it in more versus Kardash, because Kardash, it comes from like a place of hate. It's like she hated P Foreign. You could tell Joyce didn't really care about Butter. It's not like she hated her. You get what I'm saying? Of course, she still shouldn't have did some stuff she did about P Foreign that she did to Butter, but you can tell it doesn't come from a place of hate. It came from the place of she wanted to live her fantasy of being on BGC. That's what it came off as. Like she wanted to be a bad girl. But Kardash just like you hated her like with a passion. Like, oh my God. Right? So that's what I think about that whole thing. All right, so I'm gonna start taking callers. And first person I'm gonna take is Dime. What is going on, Dime? Hello? Dime not ready. All right, next person I add is Realist Jay. What is going on, Jay?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? What's
Can
up?
you
What's
hear
up?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what you saying? What's happening?
All right, so what do you think about some of the shows right now on Now That's TV? What did you watch the South Central Baddies reunion? What do you think about the reunion?
The reunion. To be fair, like I can't really remember it, so it must have not been that great. But I did
You're
watch it.
British?
Yeah.
Oh my
No, that's what I've been
God.
saying. Do you know what? I actually got something to say. So if
Yeah.
you can hear my accent, everyone,
Yeah.
this is how people from London speak. This bitch, Sure, this accent is fake. Can we clear this up once and for all? The accent
So
is
what do they
fake.
sound like? What is her accent like? So you're saying she is not of the native country of London. So where is she
Listen,
from?
we got into it on live, and she ended up blocking me. Actually, no, Michelle from what's it called again? What's
Deja
that
vu.
show? Yeah. She blocked me because I was basically exposing it before. But like, this is how people speak. And she tried to say she was from like an area about 10 minutes from where I live. Bitch,
Oh.
nobody be speaking. Oh, sorry. Nobody be speaking like that around here. This is how we speak. We speak normally. We don't speak like this. It don't work like that. That's not how we speak. It's just not that.
Is it
But yeah,
insulting to you? Like, do you take offense to it that somebody's like mimicking you guys? Like, I do it. I do my accents and everything like that. But I don't go around, around the street talking to people that I know with an accent, right?
no, do you know what? Your accent is almost as if like do you know when like Nikki does it, or
Yeah.
like when Bia does it? It's just Americans do that. The same way that like I be talking with my rubbish American accent sometimes, but like it's just the thing. But that is full on impersonation.
So you're saying that Sure is an entertainer? Wow.
Yeah. Nah, she needs to be like something. Just she needs to go. She needs to go. Throw her right in the trash. Like she's just annoying. But yeah, we don't get offended. It's more a thing. Just like we're sitting here laughing.
Mhm.
Like it's hilarious. But
Mm.
anyways, like the other shows,
When it oh yeah,
yeah.
also speaking of Sure, her and Diamond the Body, who do you think is gonna take the win out of those two?
Probably Diamond, but favoritism wise, Sure, because everyone seems to like Sure, but nobody knows the truth. Yeah, no one knows the truth. No one
I
knows the
live for
truth.
this.
But the entertainers now and me, like literally, no one knows the truth. She's a fraud completely.
Are you living in London now?
Yes, I live
Oh
literally in the
wow.
center of London. Like I've lived it all my life. Like,
I'm a London entertainer. Hey, this was up. And
yeah, of
also,
course.
do you watch the latest season of Barbie Wants Both? Any shows on that season that you're currently watching? Want to give your thoughts on?
Oh my gosh, Barbie wants both. Barbie is so disgusting to me. I'm
Why?
sorry. She's just like, first of all, like, do you see like the kissing scenes and all of that stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, ill. And like, she's just not a nice person. She's just a horrible person. Like the things she's doing to Muffin Man, like just lucky is someone that I just think Lucky is so weird. Like
Mm,
she's so beautiful, but then like as soon as she opens her mouth and then her actions, it's like, Lucky, what are you doing, girl? Lucky, just like chill. Like
right.
you're not supposed to be doing that.
Do
Like,
you think that she brought Lucky up just to get beat up? Because I feel like I have a sneaky suspicion that she like set up that whole like fight situation just because she wanted to get the May I redemption back.
but everybody, the only person that didn't look stupid in that situation was Lucky, because we all know that Lucky's about it. Lucky was gonna go for the mum. She was ready. She wasn't holding back. She would
Right.
have, if the mum disrespected her in the right way, it
Mm,
would have had to be in the right way. She would have slid. She would have slid for sure. But
mm,
she actually just thought, okay, cool. Like stupid people can make good action sometimes. So like when she thought about like leaving, that was good on her part. But the fact that she even came, and then it's like you're saying that you're here as a like decoy, and
mm.
then eventually you're kind of like, oh, Barbie's here, she wants my love, and I'm like, love, what are you doing? What are you
Right.
doing? She's just a mess. She's actually a mess. It gives drugs. It's giving coke.
Oh, you think it's giving powdered donuts?
It's giving powdered donuts for sure.
It's
It
the
really
China China.
is. It
Do you
really
think it's
is.
deserving of a season two? Do you think it's deserving of a season two? Barbie wants both.
It wasn't even deserving of a season one.
Oh,
Like for
I do
sure.
think the show is long. It's very. It's a lot of episodes for more than what it's worth. It has more episodes, I think, now than South Central Baddies, even though they filmed for 2 days. But that should have filmed for 2 days, in my opinion. But hey, we
Honestly,
can't.
honestly.
We can't.
But nah.
Can't get everything. All right. Any other shows you want to give your commentary on Now Let's TV?
No, not really. I'll give some space for the other entertainers, but I'm Team Liddy, Team Nina, Kenzie, but like, yeah, that's who I'm
Oh, that
rooting
means you're
for.
not team Joyce and you're not team Sky. You know my buddy. You're
I
not team
mean,
my buddy.
Sky's really pretty. Joyce, I just don't really agree with how she dealt with Butter.
Oh.
Cash, Cash is so funny. Did you see that live where she got her hair done, and then you just see her like frilling up the hair? She's touching up the hair, the same one that Liddy snatched,
Yeah.
and it's just like, girl, if you don't go sort them teeth out, I swear to God, like, come on.
Listen, I felt the same way about Cash. Like I couldn't stand her, but like there's a video to where there's a live, like her mom kind of explained, like not her mom explained what happened to her teeth, but there was a video of her breaking down, like talking about her childhood. I felt so bad because I made fun of her
Oh,
a lot during my recaps and stuff. But after she kind of broke down and talked about it, I was like, okay, like now I get why she acts the way she does and why her teeth are like that. So it's really sad when
yeah.
if you see that video. DM me, I can send it to you.
No, for sure, for sure. I
Yeah.
won't. It's not too much on Cash then right now. Then right now,
All right.
honestly.
Thank you so much
But
for calling in.
sorry, what did you say?
I said thank you so much for calling in.
Oh no, thanks for having me on. I'm a big entertainer. But
All right.
yeah, have a nice day, night, wherever it is where you are,
Night.
and everybody else too.
All right, you too. Night.
Alright, then, bye.
Listen, I have an international entertainer. That's everything right there. This isn't the first British person who's called in from London who said the same thing. I had a woman on one of my baddies after show who said the same exact thing that he said about Sure and saying that the accent was fake. So what's going on, Sure? Is giving foreign exchange student, but not foreign exchange. It's giving Armani exchange. Via,
Hey.
baby. What is going on?
So it is too much on Cashmere.
Oh,
It is too much on Cashmere. I don't like that girl. And I don't like her
why?
mouth. I don't like her mouth for starters. She is the definition of like delusions of grandeur. As I was watching the
Mhm.
reunion and It was giving beauty supply store mannequin. It was
Cash was
giving
feeling herself. She said, "I'm sitting pretty." Yeah,
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 yeah. I
yeah.
said,
In a body
"Ooh."
stocking, yeah.
I said, "You better fill your puss, Cash."
Better feel a care credit and get her teeth fixed.
I love it.
Everything is within reach these days, okay? There's no excuse for her to be looking like that and still talking the way she does. Like, I feel like a lot of her anger is just misdirected jealousy, low
Mm,
key, because it's like she's an easy target in a sense of I can joke on you, but she also fights, so it's like you ain't have no choice. Like at some point, you're gonna get tired of people bringing up your mouth, so you got to get your hands together. I don't know why her sister's there. I still don't know. I'll never know. I, I, they already didn't have enough beds. They could have just not had her there. Um,
right.
whoever produces Baddies, or not even Baddies, South Central Baddies, I just want to tell them that they're not smart, because choosing a wide open layout of a warehouse with 2 chairs and 3 couches, the echoes in that room. How are we supposed to hear anything? Like, the entire time I was watching the reunion, I was just like, there's not a mic on these girls,
Hmm.
nothing, just muffled audio. Just muffled audio. What was the point of Darrell and the girl even having the host cards when they were just bringing up questions that they saw on T pages?
I
You think
feel like that was the worst I've seen Darrell do. I don't know. I tell you, I think I said in my recap video, I feel like he had like stuff going on besides that, so he
he
didn't
had
put
the ankle
time into
monitor
it
on for sure?
because the
And
questions were not questioning. I was like, what?
I think it's because he's too close to the cast members. Like, when you have something like that, you need a non-biased person. It's like hiring a therapist. You need someone who doesn't care for either side, whichever way you swing it. But he's like, oh, I speak to Kenzie every day on the phone, and I tell Jossie all the time how gorgeous I think she like. It's a difference between being a fan of the show and being a friend of the cast. And when you let
Mm.
that start to like skew the way that you host, it gets frustrating, because there were moments where you kept it real, like, no, Barbie, you did get beat up in the show, and like that hurt to hear, and I'm not even hurt. I got secondhand embarrassment real bad. Like, dang, girl.
And Barbie tries to finish out, but no, no, no. Like,
This guy's
I
a
did my shit
man.
up. I did my shit up. It's like,
I
Barbie,
don't
yeah,
think
you said it.
I'm
Poor
no homo. This
Barbie.
guy's not. That's like fighting a man. I got all this weight on me. I'm like, oh my god. Like, if the truth
Listen,
commercial.
these girls need some heavy management. Let me tell you why. There's so
Yes.
much iconic stuff that they said that's going viral. Everybody's saying it, and I don't see not one lick
Yes.
of merch. Joyce did drop some merch, but the merch that she dropped, the words don't make
Listen,
sense. Like, you're supposed to drop a merch that said, "You know my body." You're supposed to
the
drop a merch that said,
minute
"Connect the
Cardi
dots."
retweeted that tweet and said, what show is this? She was supposed to be right beneath it. Like, here's the link. Here's the
Right.
link.
You know my
Because if you're not
body.
doing it at the height of it and you're waiting for the ship to sail, like, we are already going to be on the next thing. Like, we're waiting for the
Right.
next catchphrase to come through. Like, everybody over here is screaming, you know what's going on with Stunner Girl now? Like,
Right.
connect the dots is fire. Come on,
Connect the
girl.
dots. That's my body.
Of course.
She ate with that. I'm not gonna lie. She really did
I'm
eat with that.
telling you, she could put a little silhouette on there. You know, I'm not gonna give away the sauce like this. I'm sick
Did
of
you
that.
see the Academy promo?
I think. Oh yes, because they played it before the reunion aired.
Right.
It was not memorable. I don't remember much about it except Sapphire saying the girls were crazy. Seeing some fist fights. So I mean that's to be expected. When they said, "What are you here for?" I don't know who
Right.
that girl was, but she said to fight, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
Let's all just ash our blunts and we'll get to
Right. Right? Like, you're okay. Same mission, girl.
yes, a woman with a mission. I get it. You got to keep your eye on the prize. Understood.
No,
I'm gonna
because the
watch it
show
though.
is I think the basis of it from what I'm seeing is to better them. So
Okay.
that's why she asked her that, like, what are you doing? And that's Naj, by the way. I have interviewed her 2 times on this channel. So
Okay,
if
I gotta
you
watch
guys
that.
would check that out, like, yeah, she's been on Blue Girls Club and everything like that.
Okay, I'll
So
definitely
that's why
have to
she
watch
asked for
that.
that.
because
You're
I've
right.
been getting into the shows. But I started watching Gemini Films, Bad Boys, and I was like, oh my God,
Yes,
Pierre,
that's a
what have
good
you
one.
done to me?
Right.
What have you
Listen, you
done?
guys, I wanted to say this. I know I haven't been doing the best with the membership, and like it's because like everything else going on in my life, like a nigga, I'm working on multiple streams of income.
Get your
So
coin.
it's like, that's why I haven't been like super, super active. Like if I had the time, trust me, I'll be uploading like 8 times a day.
We love
I
you
swear.
regardless.
So starting especially April, I'm gonna make sure to try to upload and do a lot reactions and stuff like that, exclusively for memberships. And one of them that I plan on doing for sure is Gemini Films. I didn't make an announcement, but I'm planning on starting to stream on Twitch soon, and then I got a little something coming after that too. So
Good.
yeah.
We love to see it. And y'all better like all of those videos too. And I'm not playing or I'm calling up people's moms. I'm talking about us.
Right.
I'm doing it. What else? I'm trying to think of the shows that I watch on Now That's TV.
Do you watch Zodiac House, aka I'm Bougie Nina?
I can't and I want to watch just to hear her say that because I love hearing you say it. But 10 minutes into that first episode, I was like, the intro, like y'all, was the green screen even green? Like I just
if you bad it, you know it. Hey, you really want to show?
Like, what was the budget? Like, did Mr. Owner just have some extra money in his pockets? Yeah, all right, give him a chance, I guess. Like, it was bad.
Just so you know, that show wasn't produced by the network. The first season was.
Okay.
So I guess the first season wasn't. The second season, I guess they decided to give her a chance, but that ended up, I guess,
still sucked. I started at the second season, and I was like, get somebody else to do it. It won't be my eyes. I've seen enough of this. Y'all
you didn't even stick around for Shamar.
No, and no, like y'all can have fun at that hoedown. I ain't gonna be there with my horse. We're gonna be on the other side of town. The only other thing I watch on Now That's TV is Barbie's Wants Both, and I think I hate watch it. Like it's just not a good show. Another example of Mr. Owner just having some extra money and was like, yeah.
Let's talk about the boxing matches. I want you guys to start commenting below. So Megan, you guys was seen training for the boxing match. Who do you guys think is going to take the W when it comes to Megan and Big Lex?
It's gonna be a draw.
A draw.
It's gonna be a draw, and I'm only saying that because Megan, she was known for fighting in her prime, and she can train, but we can't forget that like these dancers, it's a workout. It's not easy to climb poles, do tricks, left cheek, right cheek, all of that, every night, day in, day out. Like they're strong. The upper body, the core strength that takes to do, you really got to be in there to be successful. And so I don't see Lex taking that light because that's her name on the line too, especially while she's so deep in her Now That's TV bag and being on, Baddies collection. Because if she takes that L, the first thing one of her contestants is going to do on the next season is bring up Megan.
Oh yeah, she gonna be like, let me call Megan real quick.
I would. You got that gap closed and you stuffed them eye bags, but baby Megan dragged you, and I'm gonna bring it up. So
that's true.
She's also gonna train like she has no choice. So I'm thinking it's gonna either be a draw or it's gonna be a battle of endurance, because boxing and street fighting ain't the same thing. Like you can't just pull her hair and then drag her to the floor. You can't put her in a headlock. You actually have to throw punches and move your feet. So it's really going to be whoever doesn't need their inhaler first, to me. Because me personally,
from the video you see it on the screen, what you think of Megan's training physique right now? We see her, she on her Rocky stuff, she whoop 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 whoop. Okay, they probably playing a running song in the background, running. So.
She looks good, but we also got to remember these are like memorized moves that your trainer teaches you. Like you can't expect a punch your opponent is going to throw. So that's what I'm leaning towards draw, because unless one of them has a dead arm and it's just straight power and they have no feeling on their jaws, that's the only way I see someone like definitely being like, okay, for sure TKO. Otherwise, it's going to be a draw or it's going to be up to the judges. But because I don't see Megan taking money to lose, and I don't see Lex taking
Right.
money to
We
lose
need to,
either.
put a cap to that rumor because I'm sick of people, saying that with the whole Tommy and Ellie thing. That did not
Mhm.
happen. I don't think anybody would say, "Hey, take this to lose." That's
You
that's like
know,
giving away free money, in my opinion.
but you know what it is though, is that depending on the dollar amount, a lot of people would take anything to do anything. So I don't put it past anyone. Do I think that Tommy legitimately lost? Absolutely. She was disoriented. I don't know what she mixed, like, with her tequila, maybe a little promethazine, maybe a little Percocet for the mouth pain. She overdid it. And so she was in La La Land during
A
that
little
fight.
weed.
Yeah, a little, she had her sinuses, a little Mucinex, maybe. So she definitely lost, but I would not put it past people being willing to take that L for a certain dollar amount. Like, people lose fights every day. So if you give Bougie Nina $50,000 and say all you got to do is lose the fight, you think Bougie Nina not going to take that?
I think Bougie Nina is very disappointed that she's not going to be the one to go against Lex, which is really
Exactly.
messed up because you got Bougie Nina's hopes up.
Exactly.
Okay.
She thought she was finally going to get a check that had more than 4 figures on it. This was going to be her key into getting out of those AliExpress wigs. But no, she's still wearing synthetic hair. No raw hair for you, girl. It
Poor
sucks.
Bougie Nina. You know Bougie Nina was
Poor
already doing
Bougie
punches in her
Nina.
room. She was.
No Drake tickets for Bougie Nina.
And also, we got another boxing match. Bree versus Monty, right? Who you think gonna
Okay.
take the W with that one? I feel like Monty's going to take the W because Bree, to me, she goes swimming. Okay, ET made
Which
her
Bree are we
swim.
talking about? Because I remember Monty, but I don't remember Bree.
The one who squints. I'm gonna show you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you. That's the one who she squints a lot. She was on Big Legs Baddies collection. Okay.
Because I know Monty definitely. Monty
Right
is
here.
a tried and true hood rat who loves
Oh
to
yeah.
fight.
She's gonna take the W. She is. So
She
Bree, I
absolutely
don't know
is.
if you watched South Central Baddies season 1, but she was on South Central Baddies season 1 and a little bit on season 2.
I watched
Okay.
season 2, but I did not. Oh, did I watch season 1? Was where they got kicked out of the first house?
Yes, because
I
they
did watch
said they
that.
was
I don't
gonna have
remember
2
that
people
girl
in
at all.
the house. They was
I'm gonna
supposed
go
to
with
have.
Monty. Monty didn't really take no L's her season. Say Hannah, big Say Hannah, your stylist, that's a lie. Took them L's. My friends would have told me if I lost. So Ray's a liar. She doesn't even have a real accent. Why would she tell you the truth about a fight? She makes up everything. Monty didn't take no L's that season. So I'm gonna go with Monty because she's tiny, she's fast, she got the stamina. Monty's taking the money and she's getting a bucket of wings for her kids from churches. I know it. Okay.
She gonna get that seafood because remember when she had that seafood on Big
You
Legs Baddies
right.
collection,
The
she was just
girls
like,
love them
"Oh, I
some
should have ate
seafood
leftovers, but
boil,
I didn't,
extra
girl."
potatoes.
Shout out to Monty. Okay.
I would give it to Monty for sure because she handles hers every time. So yes, W for Monty. I look forward to these fights. But other than that, I don't really watch much else on. Is that Gucci fighting from?
Gucci is was supposed to fight someone, but allegedly they backed out. I don't know who it was, but people are saying Blueface should get in there. Blueface can really use the
Ooh.
check right now, so I think he should.
I think he should too. That'd be a good
Their
one
big
because
battle was the
they're
big D
similar
trade.
in stature. They're young. They're
Right.
strongish. And it will help Blue get out of fighting in the Marines against Krishan for a little while. Let him
Right.
focus on that. That'd be a good one too. Would I
Some
pay
people
for
are
it?
saying
No.
cologne. Quality
No.
cologne.
No. I don't think that should happen. Like,
Beach quality cologne.
I cannot. And as far as Gucci's concerned, for all he knows, he wants to fight Cologne in a different kind of way. Links to the OF in the bio. I saw that Twitter account and I was like, you're not beating those allegations from Kenzie.
Listen.
Guilty.
You might think a lot of things about people you see on Instagram. That Twitter tells you a
It's
lot, girl.
different. Twitter shows the real. And even if you don't, someone else will post it for you. All it takes is a little hashtag or a little search with the name. And I've seen some things and Kenzie got that one for sure. If anything, he could fight Kenzie, the baby daddy.
No, I don't think Kenzie would do that. I think Kenzie still want to slob on that knob. Okay. Any final thoughts?
That is it. Everybody like the video and have a good night.
All right. Before I continue, guys,
Bye.
Brother Ray told me that the friends and the exes, I gotta hit that like button. I gotta hit that like button. Okay.
It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
All right. Next person I'll add up is our boy John. What is going on, John?
Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to say I'm so happy that you're doing the Now That's TV.
Yeah.
I was thinking about canceling my Zeus subscription. I just feel like it's so boring. So I know, like, last time I was on here, people said, like, they're kind of grilling me about the whole violent thing. But listen, what does Zeus offer besides the violence? Like, every time they do something else, it's boring. Like, the scenes, they're like loving hip hop, but they're not even entertained. There's no storyline. It's just boring. Like, there's no funny moments either. You know, like, Now That's TV, that one girl peeing her pants, that was hilarious in my opinion. That reminded me of like something off of Flavor of Love. Remember that?
Right, that is
was
true.
Something. And they had they had better, like, right, what's it called, premises than like Zeus. Zeus only has like one show, and the show is the same thing every time. It's like it's getting formulated, it's getting stale. So I was so happy that you're doing that. I was really thinking about getting Now That's TV and just canceling Zeus. I can only support one Ratchet network. I don't have so much money.
Listen,
to
I
go
don't think you
around.
should cancel either one. We gotta, support black businesses. But it is important for me to pivot and to cover a various amount of stuff. So that's why we're starting to do the Now That's TV town halls. Okay. So what do you think about the South Central Baddies reunion?
So I mean, I only watched the YouTube because I don't have the network yet. But what I've seen so far, I think the thing with Now That's TV is it's very low budget. They need a better budget. I heard they had a lot of audio issues, and it's just the way things are set up. You can just I hope no one. And I heard things get really violent. Like the thing about with this type of networks is that they need to get a grip. Like it's okay to have a couple fights, but it's getting too much sometimes. Like someone's gonna end up getting killed on one of these shows one day if they don't turn it down. And I think another thing is I don't really know how I feel about the trans people, like the trans women fighting the cis women. It's very I don't know, because that's always such a touchy subject, and it makes the network even worse. Like it looks like kind of like a
talk about it. How do you feel? Do you think they should have their separate shows? I did make a video, but I feel like they should have them on separate shows, so that way not only the network would make more money,
yeah,
it would just make more sense. So
the trans, it's a touchy subject because like even when you look at the sports thing, it still hasn't been a solution for that. It's having people straight up like able to fight each other makes it makes the network look even worse. It makes it look like super, almost like I don't want to say like almost like a circus. Almost like you having these people fight each other. Like you put like that video you made about the exploiting trans women. I do believe that 110%.
Oh yeah,
like you're making them look worse. You're making them look like a bunch of like these women are unstable. Like they can't. They don't know how to process to be regular women. They gotta over here fight each other for the dumbest reasons. They're fighting cis women, and it just makes them look worse. So I think they should get their own show. But I don't know. It just makes them look really bad. I don't know. But I do like Joyce. Like the catchphrases there are funny. Like they have the. Can you do the voice, the Josh voice?
Connect my does touch my body. That is hilarious.
Yeah. So I don't, because it's like on the Academy they don't have any trans women on there, so it's kind of like sometimes they do feel like they're kind of pointing.
And I think
the
that's
women on there.
Also on the host. So I think Safari. I always mess up her name, y'all. Is it Safari or Sapphire? It's Sapphire.
It's Sapphire, I think. Yeah.
It's Sapphire. Okay, bet. I got it. Sapphire. I think she probably told them like no trans girls. Like she just wants like all the girls that's been on the shows and stuff, but no trans girls. I don't think she wanted to deal with that because I feel like Sapphire would have got mad if something happened with like a trans girl fighting like a cis girl. I think like she would have ended up getting mad. So I think it's also on the host too, depending on what they want like on the cast.
You know what like Now That's TV reminds me of? It reminds me of like early days VH1 a little bit, like all these little concerts they have. Like I miss those days. Remember I Love Money, all those type of shows. They should have those things come back. Like it seems like it's just more entertaining in my opinion. And it's just me just
made the biggest mistake by I know why they had to cancel I Love Money because of a murder.
Yeah, that one dude.
Right. But they should have brought it back to where we have our newer reality shows like the Love and Hip Hops compete on there, the Black Ink Cruise. You get what I'm saying? So that way they could keep coming back.
Well, then I feel like they think they're too highly of themselves. I can't see them like being on these shows, like those type of shows. I Love Money, like they were like all like kind of like strangers. People on like Love and Hip Hop. Can you imagine Jocelyn being on there and being treated like every shit? She'll throw a fit. She's trying to treat like a regular person. Like I should get special treatment. I just can't see her
Right.
doing that with that new show. But I want to say, you know that girl Bougie Nina? Doesn't she kind of look like Tiffany Paul a little bit? I always
Yeah,
think
that's why
that.
she. A lot of people compared her to Tiffany when she stood by the mirror and basically was like, "I'm Bougie Nita, F season 1. This is season 2. No F season 1. This the real season 1." That was basically what she said in front of the mirror, and a lot of people compared that to when Tiffany was talking to herself in the miror when she was just like,
Oh
"And I
yeah,
look
she was,
cute," right?
but she can't argue like Tiffany Paul. That's one thing she can't do.
Oh no. I feel listen the thing. I want to talk to Nita because she can't roast for nothing. And it's like embarrassing sometimes when she goes on lives and stuff because I'm like, oh my God. I feel embarrassed that I don't even know her like that. Because it's like it's so much things I could tell her to say to a person that she's arguing with, like a big legs, but it's like she can't think of it herself. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh
Like you know, people thought Tiffany Pollard was a little bit slow back then. Day when they, but like I feel like Nina actually is like she actually is what people thought Tiffany Pollard was when they first met her. Because she can't come up with those things quick. Like you think Tiffany Pollard, you think she's just dumb. She doesn't know what to say. Like that's like Bougie Nina. She doesn't know idea what she's talking about half the time.
I'm Bougie Nita. Any final thoughts on any of the Knowledge TV shows? Do you watch Zodiac House? I know you say you don't
No,
have the app yet, but have you seen clips of it?
I've seen a few. I've seen like, some Bougie Nina Chris, and that's pretty much it. Like that's that. I mean, I heard that situation with that one the one girl Kashmir. People saying she has a like she's a terrorist or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
you're
That's
talking
kind
about
of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
oh Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, see, I don't really watch the show like that, so I have no idea. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting name. I don't know. Like these names are
Big
just
name.
I have no idea. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
All right. Thank you so much for
You have a
calling
good
in.
night. Yeah.
All right, you too. All right, that says something added is Yaya. What is going on, Yaya?
Hey, Via, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so far I've only watched on. So I got Notice TV because of you. So yeah,
I'm telling they need to cut me a check, but you know, I'm doing free community service.
yeah, you're definitely putting in your community service. They definitely need to cut you a check. You need to host that reunion because that reunion on that episode they was horrible.
They
Like
were very.
I don't like Deja. Sorry, I never liked her. I seen Deja
Why do
reunion.
people hate Deja?
I don't like her. I feel like she do too much. She gives me Natalie if Natalie was in the Instagram era. That's what she gives me. If Natalie was in the Instagram era, she would be Deja because her chin is like that. So I understand. But she gives me just pretty girl, like she's supposed to host parties. She gives me an aura. She's not supposed to be a host. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you don't even come with the questions. Like, on Deja Vu reunion, she didn't even come with the questions. She was too cool with the class. Then she was like, she kind of let the road take over. And I was just like, unnecessary. Like, you're supposed to be the host. Y'all supposed to come with questions. They only film for 48 hours. They doing all this on social media. Don't like it. So that was
Right.
that. I do like South Central Baddies. I feel like it has potential.
Yes.
They just need better quality.
Yeah.
Like you said, like the quality is just bad. But who chose the warehouse? Why? Like why?
That's like
wanna
the
know.
second time they've done that.
For what though? Like the warehouse was ghetto. Like nobody heard anything. What are we supposed to? How are we supposed to know what's going on? I can barely hear the girl sitting on the couch with the bucket head lady. I barely heard her. Like I had to put both my headphones in, turn it all the way up. I was listening for a long time. I was a little upset about that. But I feel like they could do better. I feel like Nana TV has potential. The fights is good. The concepts is good. They want to just snap. But if
They are.
they really are. Like I feel like
If they
have to
improve their quality, there would be net like even in my opinion. If they improve their like this is the thing I would do if I were Mr. Owner. If the next season of South Central Baddies doesn't film for more than 2 days and they don't keep that under control, I would get rid of that show. And the reason why I say this is even though it did go viral, don't get me wrong, they either need to get rid of the show and come up with something just as similar to it or get rid of the production, meaning Isaiah. Sorry.
Well, he did say that he say something about Special K. I feel like we didn't need Special K as a host. I feel like we don't need no more hosts for the show. I feel like they should just put the shows out and just let it be what it is.
Right.
And let it go.
It's like an Airbnb. Like who's the host?
Like who's bringing the girls? Like,
Right.
It's like I get it. Like y'all, how are y'all putting people on if nobody knows y'all? Like, I'm lost. Like,
Right.
who is Bougie Nina? Like, how did
I'm
she host
Bougie
this
Nina.
stuff? Ain't Bougie Nina. Like, what? Like,
Listen,
who are you to put anybody on that you're supposed to be hosting something?
yeah,
Like, F season 1, this the real season. What?
that was
We
so
didn't.
cringe to me.
She did her best, though. She did her best. I can't even doubt her. Because if I got my one chance to do my big one, I'm going to do my big one.
Right.
So I
She was like, "This is
understand.
my time, camera time. I'm gonna get it."
She said, I want to get my chance at those raw wigs. I want those raw wigs. So
Right.
I understand. But I feel like Now That's TV definitely has potential. I feel like Sapphire Show going to be really, really good.
Yes, I think
I,
that's gonna be good too.
I really want to see the potential that has because I feel like Sapphire always been like really calm, especially like she not a real out there person. So if they did have a host, I feel like she's a ghost for this situation.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just that so far I'm trying to get more into like the seasons of South Central Baddies.
Have you watched Zodiac House?
I watched the all right, I got past the third episode. I'm not a big fan of Zodiac House. I feel like the production could be better and I feel like it should have went different. Like they really should have really honed in on the concept like, okay, a Leo, we'll have two Leos, two this, two that, like,
Right.
and then it could have been real cute. It's not giving at all. Like, but Barbie wants both isn't giving either. So like I don't know what it is. And I feel like Big Lex showed me more of a concept.
Yes.
It don't have a concept. Like I feel like, all right, we just all sitting in the house fighting just like babies. But y'all really, really brawling for 10K. You just did the same thing basically Jocelyn did, and then y'all down Jocelyn for it. Like,
Right.
I don't like that.
I
I
do feel like with Biz Best Collection, there need to be week to week eliminations. Like they need to be like voting each other off because I feel like if they do that and like let's say they vote each other off in the last decision is Big Lex's, like she makes the final decision or the final vote, it will make it a little bit more interesting, like more competitive. Cause it is a little like stupid with them just stand there in a house. It's like, what are you guys doing?
yeah, and
Yeah.
like we supposed to be proving who the baddest. Like, how are you supposed to prove who the baddest if everybody in the house, just not just we just scrapping for real. Like, I can do this in the hood. Like, come on now. I can do this for 10K in the hood. Like, we can really just if we want to put on, let's put it on for real. Like, I feel like Big Lex slipping a little bit. Same thing with Baddies. Like, I like Big Lex stuff. Like, it's Big Lex. Like, I like the energy she gives. Like, it gives for her. But I feel like if she going to change her situation, she definitely need to like up the quality, up everything for season 3 because it's season 3. Like, we shouldn't be playing. And I know we're not supposed to be talking about Zeus, but unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna just say it before anybody
Go
else
ahead,
say
go
it.
ahead.
Season 3, Baddies West flopped.
It did.
Flopped. It flopped. I'm
did.
sorry. It flopped. Like
It
Stunner
did.
Girl is saving it on the low. And it's the lowest of keys that she's saving it. Like she barely saving it.
Right.
Everybody
No,
on
you know what's crazy? She's not even it's not like she put effort to save it. She saved it out of convenience because all the girls hated her. Like she had no choice but to save it.
And you know who she really should have like not even try to be messy.
Uh-huh.
If Stunner Girl come back for the next season, they should put Lil Kayla on there. Now that would be if they really want some tea, that'll be the tea.
That'll be a good one.
Put Lil Kayla what's up? Like let's see them go at it. Let's see how they really gonna get it if we gonna do it.
That would be a big brawl for the whole entire season. It would be like
but Natalie want content. She wants some content. That's the content right there. Like she don't gotta do no work. Natalie would not have to do no work. Or if they put it on Now That's TV, let them both go on South Central Baddies with everybody else. Put them on teams. That'll eat.
I don't think Stunner would do South Central though because I feel like I don't think they would pay her enough. I don't think they could afford Stunner. I think Stunner charges a good rate. That's why we see her doing interviews and stuff.
I think she do charge a good rate.
Yeah, she charges a fat rate. I think.
Yes,
I don't think she's worth a show. They have to pay the whole budget to her.
Yeah. But Now That's TV, I feel like the more that they're going up, the more the budget going to go up. In a boxing match, Megan might eat. I don't know. Megan might eat. Megan not nothing to play with. She a little athletic. We ain't seen her fight in a while. But Big Lex not nothing to play with either. We seen her fight, but we ain't seen her fight in a minute. So let's see, boxing not nothing to play with. So let's see. Like, I think it's either going to end like somebody said, like it's going to be a draw or it's going to be like something going to happen. But I don't think Megan or Big Lex just going to lay down. You
Oh
know,
no.
I don't think because Big Lex got an ego. It's going to be like
She
it's gonna
got
be
a
like
big ego. Such a big ego. She's not gonna take it lying down. You're right.
she not. Like, Megan not gonna take a line down. Even Megan got a big ego. On top of that, Megan like to talk her stuff. So I feel like if Megan like to talk her stuff, she ain't letting nobody just lay her down.
Right.
For real.
It's not gonna be
And
a Tommy versus Nally where we see somebody on the floor like
yeah,
that's not gonna happen. I don't think
never gonna
either
get
one of
that.
them.
And
Any
then
final thoughts on Now That's TV?
I think now this TV has a lot of potential. It just needs a big. If it had this budget, it would be alright. Like, but they have potential. I like Now That's TV. I'm getting into it slowly while I'm in between doing what I'm doing. So I'm definitely gonna keep trying to watch, and I'm ready for the Academy to come out. I think it's gonna be good.
Yes, I'm excited for that. All right, thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks, Pierre.
All right, night. And I hope you guys are happy that I'm gonna keep continuing doing these Now That's TV hauls. Not all the time they're gonna be live, but I'll try to do them live every now and then, so that way you guys could be able to call in. Okay. Next person I'm adding is Virgo. What is going on, Virgo?
What's going
Ready?
on?
Huh?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What do you think of some of the shows on Now That's TV so far?
I'm gonna start off with Nina's show. I think Nina got a lot of fair haters out here, and I'm gonna say this: a lot of people whining about the fact that she fought a cast member.
Right.
Several women that got TV shows and productions didn't fought cast members. Shawnee was finna whoop Jennifer ass for bringing up her family. Natalie fought like 5 or 6 cast members.
Right.
4 cast members on and off camera. So her show was boring as fuck, and she had to get the views up, and I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? And her shit was given very much match.
Right.
Real shit.
Do you think it's a little bit of colorism involved, and that's why people are hate?
That's how I feel because she did nothing wrong on her show. That several women that's producers on that show did the same shit on their show. What did she do wrong? Her shit was boring as fuck. The cast members came it seemed like they all came on there just to discuss what she said about each other. That's not what this show about. Y'all supposed to come on this bitch, turn up, goddamn it. Y'all self, she giving y'all a platform, and y'all, the cast was like, the show was about Nina. So it should have been just a Nina documentary about herself without the cast, because the show was just about her.
Right.
And, then,
And also to defend Bougie Nina, if you guys watch my some of my videos, I did post some lives of her kind of explaining some stuff that went behind the scenes as to why not only she did that, but she said that allegedly the network changed up a lot of stuff when she got there, so she wasn't able to do a lot of the stuff that she planned out to do. Because we do see a lot of the episodes, half the time they're just sitting there looking stupid, so we're all wondering what are they doing for challenges, what are they doing for this? But she says that they kind of changed what she wanted to do when she got there, according to her.
Right. So, and I agree with the colorism too. I think that's a big part of it. I'm sorry, but that's how I start feeling like, damn, you literally letting this cast come on here and just especially the trans dude, I don't have nothing against trans people, gay people, none of that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, whatever you like in the world. That's your business. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to live by that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But however, he was doing too fucking much. He got beat up by the dude, and he crying about he a man, but you can disrespect the women on the show. I'm sorry. Because
who are you talking? You talking about Kardash?
Yeah, I'm not saying no shit. I'll say Kardash.
So you feel as if Kardash deserved what Tyra did to her?
Yeah, most definitely. Because at the end of the day, you're going around bullying the sisters in the house. But then you crying about what he did to you. That don't make no sense to me. But you can bully everybody from that ass whooping you took. But now you can go around here bullying all the women in the house. No, that's not
okay, cool. Earlier in the live, right, I was reacting to something. Kardash basically was asking and the viewers, why is she getting, she feels as if, why am I getting so much hate while Joyce, even though Joyce has gotten some hate, but a lot of people like her, even though she did some of the similar stuff that Kardashian. Why do you think that some people favor her, like hate her over Joyce?
No, I don't hate Joy. I mean, I don't like Joy. I don't. When Joy Joy is disgusting to me. The thing that Joy said about Liddy kid, she'll lay Liddy next to her kid, whatever. You don't bring up nobody dead kid. What they said about Nina Mama, like Cash, fucking disgusting like her mouth. I don't like that. Cash is a woman. I don't like them. Because I have a deceased mother, and when you dead limits, like no, it's no human to that. Like, and you get on the shows like I don't care. That shows your character. You can't trust nobody that would disrespect the dead. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. So I don't like them. And shouts out to Liddy. Shouts out to Kenzie. And big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it was very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And then she spit in Cass' face. I mean, Cass spit in Kenzie's face. No, that was very disrespectful.
That was pretty nasty. Because we see Cash's mouth, and yeah.
It don't matter if her mouth was looking like a 1 million. That was disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was very disrespectful.
Why do you think Cash is siding with like Joyce and Sky so hard against like all the rest of the girls in the house? Like, why do you think that?
Repeat that. What you say?
Why do you think Cash sided with Joyce and Sky so quickly versus like all the rest of them? Like versus like Barbie and Kenzie and like Nina and like Liddy. We get the whole Liddy thing because of the whole kid situation, but the Nina thing seemed like they were cool in the beginning. Why do you think Cash sided with them so quickly?
Because Joyce was getting all the top for being the prettiest. That was getting all the most views of the show as far as being pretty, and that was Joyce. So she was more on I'm gonna be on the pretty side because she getting all the views. You know, a lot of haters disliking Barbie or Kenzie, and they quote unquote finally got. I guess Kenzie got her match or whatever, so she gonna be on the prettier side. Flip flop.
What do you think about some of the other shows on the network so far? Like, do you watch Barbie Wants Both? Do you watch? Of course, you say watch Zodiac House. Are you looking forward to the Academy season 2?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I don't like Barbie. I mean, like, who let somebody spit in their mouth? Especially Barbie. They eating her butt on those something like.
Listen, those out comments are like some of the craziest. I'm telling you guys. Those out comments, if you guys watch the episode and you're looking at some of the comments while watching it, you will literally cry laughing because it's so funny.
I got some comments under there. So yeah.
Any final thoughts on the network so far?
You got what?
I said, any final thoughts on the network shows?
I watch everything. I'm paying for it. I'm watching it. I watch everything. I'm watching TV at work, watching TV at church. I'm watching it.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
All right. Night. Our next person added is is Dime. What is going on, Dime?
Hey, am I finally in here?
Right. You've been in and out. I've been seeing you.
Look, because I've been trying to comment and watch at the same time, and I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, right. That is true.
Okay, so this is what my opinion. I totally agree with what the last person just said about what's the people name again? Jocelyn and the other girl, the other trans girl.
Kardash?
Yes, Kardash. I definitely agree. I don't like Jocelyn. I think it's very disgusting how she acts and treats the women on the show. But in another opinion, I do feel as though they do be picking with Jocelyn at the same time.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a better way as far as her being trans that she should handle it like Kenzie and them be doing.
Right. But don't you feel like, because this is why I said it early in the video, I feel like the way that Kardash was treating and talking to P4, it came from like a place of hate.
Right.
To me, Joyce, the way she was talking and treating Butter, it come from some like a girl that wants to be on Bad Girls Club. Like it was her, you know, that little
Exactly.
dream as a kid, like, yeah, I'm on BGC. Like it came off like that, in my opinion. That's what I
Yes.
got from it.
Yes, I agree 100%. It's like Joyce, like that New York vibe. That's what she's
Yeah.
giving, like that picky, like ha
Right.
ha, aha. But with Kardashian, she's like coming from like a place of, like you said, self hate or something.
Right.
I don't like that at all. And when Tyra would tap that ass real quick, it wasn't funny then. It wasn't all barks and then. It was real quiet, and I don't like that at all.
Who's your favorite so far, Zodiac House?
None of them.
Me too.
But if
I'm not gonna lie, me too.
if I had to pick, I do like the sisters because I like them from the other show. And I like how they rode for each other, even though Nina did do her big one on both of them. But I do like the sisters. And Shamar, I don't even know why they even put him on the show.
They used it for views.
Nina knows
Shamar
she
said,
did wrong.
I got one thing to ask you before you go.
No, every
Is
time
you a
I'm like, shut up.
I'm like, really, Shamar? What did you think of the South Central Baddies reunion?
Who? And I just watched that literally like 2 hours ago. I thought it was. I thought it was good. I did like how Rail did say something as far as to Jocelyn and as far as to Kenzie too, because he said something about what he said to Kenzie. I can't remember what he said to Kenzie, but he basically called Kenzie out. I mean, not Kenzie, Barbie. Sorry, called Barbie out on
fighting.
Yes, I totally agreed with Rail. I'm gonna agree with Rail for everything. I love Rail. That's my baby. He can do no wrong in my eyes. And if anybody got something to say about Rail, come meet me outside. And that's just that. But
Do you think they did a good job hosting though?
They could
be
have
honest.
They could have did better. It could have been way better than what it was, honestly. Yes. But Kenzie, that's my girl, did her big one as usual. Barbie, okay, what y'all was saying earlier, when y'all was like, where was Barbie when Kenzie?
Right.
Now I seen Barbie trying to get over there, but she was taking her time. But I seen her trying to get over there, and it looked like Sky kind of was trying to watch Barbie and get in the fight at the same time. I feel like Barbie, she wasn't really scared, but she was like, I don't know, she wasn't on her P's and Q's.
Right. But the thing, it's the same could be said for Sky, because remember when Sky and Joyce got jumped, Sky like walked away. I'm like, where are you going?
Yes, because I didn't even see Sky and Joyce fight. I just seen Joyce getting jumped.
In the beginning of that fight, you see literally Sky was around, and then she was like, let me go get, I think like a bonnet or something. I'm like, at this point, a bonnet doesn't matter.
No bonnet. Exactly.
I'm not saying swing on the girls, but I'm saying like your friend is getting jumped, like you need to help her. So that's all I'm saying.
Yes, literally. And another thing, one more thing. Well, I got a couple more things, but somebody said something like back to about Barbie being scared. I don't think Barbie is scared to fight anybody. I just necessarily think she's tired of getting her hair scalped out like that. Because I don't know what's going on with Barbie hair. It's coming out like I don't know what's going on. That's not normal.
I think it's a perm.
It could be, really could be. Is she putting too much heat on it? I don't know, but that's.
Listen, I was supposed to interview Barbie, a couple times, but she kept bailing. I don't know if she got scared or what. I was going to disrespect her or anything, but she bailed like twice. So I was like, I'm not going to keep trying. Okay.
Yes, and Barbie, you know how she goes, 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Did,
I just want to say you look so pretty in your pink today. I've been watching you.
I'm
Yes,
on my
I see
camera
you.
on ish.
That's
You
my
mean?
favorite color. Look at me.
Listen. Also, what do you think about the preview to the Academy? We saw the Academy like a little promo to it before the reunion.
Yeah, okay. I like the Monty and Naj duo. That's my two favorites. I love them. I've been seeing them a lot with each other on TikTok, so I think that's gonna be pretty good. All I'm gonna say is I hope they ready for Naj because that girl
Oh
is
yeah.
something. That
Now you
girl
can fight in real life.
in real life. I seen how she did ET, baby. Mm. I
Right.
just hope they ready for that little firecracker.
I think, in my opinion, I feel like Nas should have been put on this season of Baddies West instead of one of the other girls that was there. Like we could have took Pop Scotty out, or maybe popped Sky out and put Nas in, and really made it interesting.
No, because Betty's West was boring. They dragging it out and nothing is happening like at all. Like they just need to go ahead and just get rid of it.
You
I'm
think
tired.
they need to get rid of Baddies on Zeus?
Yes, I'm tired of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're not giving. It's not giving anymore. It's not like how it was. Betty South, it was good because Krishan, she was there doing all the craziness. Now it's just like, what's going on? It's like they have Stunner there being the main topic of the situation, and they're not really doing anything. We
Mm,
see that they're finally getting to the bag. I'm glad that that's
right.
going on. But what else are y'all doing?
They're traveling.
They could have did that without the TV show.
That could have been a YouTube vlog.
Yes, they just need to go ahead and give Rolly her show and let her do her little big one.
And I've heard that Rolly's been really, really upset because, like, they playing on her time. To be honest, Rolly could make one call to Now That's TV and get a show off the spot and host her
Right,
own show.
exactly.
But I don't
I
think
think
she
she's trying to
needs
be
a loyal.
loyal.
It seems
Right,
like she's right,
exactly.
very loyal. So
Yeah, she
no.
just need to do what's best for her and go ahead and just part ways with Zeus because they're not doing what they need to do and it's getting boring. I canceled my subscription 2 months ago.
Oh no!
I
Listen,
watch
y'all
from
not gonna
you.
come in here and cancel y'all subscription. They gonna think I'm telling y'all to cancel y'all subscription.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Let me gonna come for me.
No, now
Let
that
me. If
TV
you're
is
watching this,
over.
I didn't tell them to do this. Okay.
Lemmy, if you're watching, step the game up, please. Please. Natalie, please get behind the camera. We're tired of seeing you on the camera.
No way. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Oh, I don't know if y'all be on Twitter, but have y'all seen that thing going around of Natalie on Twitter, her little OnlyFans post?
Oh, that's been around forever.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
I just seen that today. I said, oh, okay.
That was pre-Zeus. Okay, Sister Girl had to make her do some strange things to get some baddies change.
Yeah, I see. Oh, and another thing, have you heard about Jocelyn filming for season 4?
Listen. I told you I have to do my little research and go. She has something highly or something like that. I gotta do me a little visit. Pop up, see what's really going down the cabaret. I don't know, but you know how she said she's doing it's gonna be Gotham in New York or something like that, giving scary movie teas. So I don't know, giving Scream teas actually. I'm trying to see what's going down with that. I'm waiting for the cabaret. Okay, we
Me
need some
too.
funny cabaret moments.
That's my girl. I'm waiting for my Chanel to come back on my screen.
Right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, babe. Have a good night.
All right, you too. And I saw something added. Is Dia? What is going on, Dia?
Hey.
Hey.
You stole the words out of my mouth. You look so good in your
Thank
pink.
you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I don't even know where to start. Okay, so did you watch Big 3? Or I think it's called.
I've seen a little bit of it. I didn't watch the full thing. What
Yeah,
did you think of it?
It was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of boring. Like, it was a bunch I had to skip through because I was like, what's really going on here? There's one girl in there who can really sing, though, so I was happy to see that. I'm like, oh, she has a lot of talent. That was cute. But other than that, I was like, what is really going on? Like,
what is the concept? Like, how did they introduce it as?
I don't know. Like, they were in a garage. It was Huckle, Slim, and I forgot the other. You know who I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
Fetty, yes. They were like sitting and they were talking and they were like, oh, we just came up with it one day, you know, because we're the big three. But they still never got to like what it really is. I don't know. I think it's like an influencer house or something.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of cool because they got them boxing like in gloves and stuff. So I was like, okay, this is kind of, at least they're being a little bit more safe on this side. Because whoever said that one day somebody's really going to get hurt, I think that too. Like I watch sometimes, I'm like, oh, I really hope. Like the reunion when they were by the window, I was like, Lord, I was like, please nobody fall out the window.
I felt like somebody was going, you know how Barbie got a big head? I felt like one of the securities going to accidentally hit Barbie too hard and it flew her through the window, girl. All you want to hear is, nah!
No,
Yes.
I thought the reunion was pretty okay. Like I wish they had more dialogue. I really love the edits. Like the edit of the Target. Like I'm like, why can't Zeus catch on? Like Zeus could give so much more. They would be on top if they had edits. Like literally. Like we just need some comedy
moment. Like especially I said it in the after show. I don't know if you watched my last Baddies after show when Big Biggie was staring at Stunner Girl. That was an edit. Like, come on. You should have had laser beams coming out her eye.
The Western, the old Western edit, like the
yeah.
That would have been funny. Let's see. Barbie Wants Both is cringy. It's really, really cringy. Like I have to skip through a lot of the scenes because I'm like, ew, like I don't want to see this. I do not want to see this. And let's see. Did you see Joss or Joe? I don't know her name for real. Is it Jocelyn? The girl who?
Oh, South Central or Jocelyn Hernandez? Oh, Joyce. Listen, Joyce, Jocelyn, Juhala. She has so much names. I don't even know. Some people call her Joycelyn, Jocelyn, Joyce, Joycey.
Yeah. Joyce. Did you see her merch? It was cute. Yeah. Like it was. I like the airbrush theme, but I don't know about her face being on it. Like
she shouldn't have put her face on it. She should have put the quote on it and put like, because you know me, I'm my creative. I would have put the quote and I would have put like a little a bubble, like a little picture of the show, because that's what people know her for, is the show, not you. Like, of course we know Johnson's fish. She's so into herself that she was like, I'm gonna put my picture on the merch, like it's just gonna be me, you know, with my titties out. Like, no, girl, if you wanted it to sell, I would have put the quote and I would have put a little thought bubble and it have a little picture of the scene of her saying touch my body, like the picture where she was outside, like the scene where she was outside. That's what I would have did.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like the show though. Like I like South Central Baddies because it's like the ghetto, the perfect amount of ghetto that I need. Like I think that's why people like Now That's TV so much compared to Zeus, because it's like Zeus is like they're getting there, but it's still not there. It's just there because they were the first ones doing it for real.
Yeah.
But it's like Now That's TV is really on their tail. Like they're really, really close. And if they don't step their game up, they're gonna bypass them soon because we want to see Ratchet TV. Like we don't want to see this. I don't know. But yeah, Baddies is pretty, I don't know, it's boring this season. I guess it's because Rock really isn't there like that. I don't know what it is, but it's boring to me. Like I can't get into it for real. I don't know. And then let's see. What's another show that's on Now That's TV that's showing?
Oh, the Academy, we got the promo for it. And then Zodiac House, yes.
Zodiac. I like the idea. I wish there was more, like, I don't know, to actually learn about Zodiacs or something. But they don't show anything about compatibility or anything because I love Zodiac stuff. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is going to be cool. And then I tap in and it's like a mess. It's
apparently... like I said with the other caller, like a lot of stuff she couldn't do or something. But I'm thinking, okay, I get that. But the first season, didn't she have full control? And we still didn't really get that from what I've seen.
It's just a nicer house.
Season 3, we change it.
Yeah, it's just a nicer house this season with the more lit cast. But it's like, it's still nothing that, it has no substance for real. It's just fights on fights on fights. And Kardash, like I feel like we're watching a Kardash monologue like every episode, which I like to hear Kardash talk because she can, it's like a different perspective because she she kills them with the words. Like she doesn't
Right.
really have to fight.
Kardash
I
needs
like
to
that.
teach Nina how to read because Nina needs help with the reading. Hard.
Nina be like, she'd be like, okay. Okay.
And
And
like, what?
like, girl, come on.
And that's
like,
fine.
She's tearing you
Okay.
down right now. Like, what's going on? And I hate how they did Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually went and checked out her Instagram. She's really pretty and she seems like lit. And so I hate that they show her in that light, like she was just like busted and ghetto and all this. And you go on her Instagram, she's so pretty. And I'm like, what? Why did they show this? But at the same time, you know, that's what she gave them to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can't trust these people on reality TV. You can't tell them about your life because they're going to tell the world. Like, we didn't need to know she ain't had no socks. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Her phone was off.
Apparently. That's why the whole, you know, the stick bomb situation, it's kind of like, what? Because how can she get that in the house? Just pay your phone bill. It's just like, what?
One of the sisters made that point. She was like, no, it wasn't the sister. It was the one you said is pretty. I was on one of your lives. The tall one, kind of tall. She's pretty. I can't. Lex or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I think that's her name.
Yeah, she was like, how's she gonna kill all of us with all these? Oh, sorry. How's she gonna unalive us with all these security guards? Like,
right.
Like, why are we taking this threat so serious? And I was like, yeah,
it's because they wanted her out to, you know, bring in like a new replacement with that girl coming in with, and also Bunny Racks. I think that's her name. Coming in when she did or whatever, which is kind of funny because she was just like, I'm from the Big Legs Baddies Collection show. Y'all don't remember? And they're like, no.
Who? No,
like,
but that I think they should have, that one girl who gets into it with Shamar. I'm not really feeling her. Like
Ling
Ling. I'm not really feeling her. They should have replaced her.
The whole cast shouldn't have been. I told you guys in another video where I feel like the show should have been a girl and a boy show. Like girls, it could be T girls in there, but put boys in there too, gay and straight, and then have it be like not a dating show, but like have them be in the house or whatever and find their compatible match. Right,
Yeah.
so it is a little bit of a dating show. I like.
That'd be cool. Like
have them
co-ed.
find their match by the end of the show, and then whoever finds their match wins the money.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Something like that.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully one day I'll get enough, you know, to like audition for a show or something. Cause I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I love to be behind the screen, but I don't know about all that fighting. I think the community we can do more than that. I think it's funny, you know what I'm saying? Without all of that, like some New York vibes, you know, something like make us laugh. You don't always have to fight all the time.
Right. No, that is true. I think what some of these networks are missing is the humor, like a lot. That's why a lot of people I feel like Stunner Girl because she was roasting Biggie and she was funny. So it's like at least we're getting some comedy.
Eat me or something? Girl, she had me dead. She had me dead because Biggie did look like she was looking like a Wagyu steak over there. So she looked like she wanted to tear her up.
Any final thoughts on any of the shows?
I guess I could just say that if, like I said before, like if Zeus doesn't like step it up, now this TV is on their tail, and they're coming behind them with all their ideas too. Like I think now this TV boxing match is gonna go it's gonna do way more than Tommy and Natalie. Like
I don't think numbers wise it'll do more, but I feel like it'll be put together more because it's just them, right?
Yeah, it'll be more for the viewer. Like if only people tapped in, they could get more views because it's more interesting. Like that little fight, I'm so glad I did not pay $29.99 to see that.
Oh no,
I was so blessed because it's on YouTube and it's a minute, a second.
When Nene said, I look at it on the iPod. That's what. No, I was not gonna pay for that. Plus that night I worked too. I was like, heck no, I'm not paying for that crap. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
All right, night. All right, that's it for the town hall, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to start putting them out just like the Zeus town halls. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, I will try to do some of them live so that way, especially when like reunions air, and also I might introduce some after shows in, maybe, you know, the Academy after show We might get, you know, deja vu after shows. Let me know if you guys are down for that, okay? Leave in the comments what you guys think about some of these shows so far. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.